this is a review of the GT Racing style gaming chair. And I've had this gaming chair now for about 2.5 months. And so there are some positive things and negative things about this chair that I'd like to review with you before you purchase this. So this chair cost $135, and on a given day I spend between 8 and 10 hours in front of my computer, either gaming, streaming, or doing work. So lots of time in the chair. The chair, I'll give it to GT Racing. They really did a fantastic job with the material. It's some of the best material I've ever seen on a gaming chair. And there's a lot of gaming chairs, and they're very expensive. $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $1,000 for a gaming chair. $135 is a bargain when it comes to a gaming chair. And this material is so soft and it's so well made. It's just a fantastic design chair, right? You would never even know that I sat in this 8 to 10 hours a day for the past 2.5 months. It's wonderful. Now, there are some negatives to this chair, okay? Now, I really wish that these cushions, I'm not a fan of these straps. I think it looks a little cheap. I really wish that this was actually built into the back of the seat, and this was built into the chair itself. All of the stitching is embroidered, but it's kind of missing some of the padding in here. It's kind of cheap on the padding. You can actually feel the metal in the, this has a metal back to it, and so you can kind of feel the metal in it. I really wish it had more padding. But overall, it's it's a really nice chair. Like I said, I wish these would go away. The armrests, they move in different directions, and up and down, right? And the back, you can literally, lay down in this chair. You can lay down in it if you want. I don't know who does that. I've never done it, but you can lay. It's kind of comfortable. But the chair has some problems there, and that's why I was compelled to make this video. So when you sit here, I'm a pretty big guy. I'm about 270, and if you see my posture, it's not very good. I kind of feel like I'm slumped in the chair. Now I can raise the back, but it's very uncomfortable to sit like this. It's just it's kind of uncomfortable when you have to feel like you're laying down in the chair. It's just, I don't know how to explain that. The other thing is that it has fantastic leg support. If you have a chair at home and your legs feel numb after sitting there for hours gaming, you won't find that in this chair. This is really good. But the problem with the chair is how they mounted the piston underneath of the chair. It's set all the way to the back of the cushion. And so, all of your weight, this is rated at, I think it's rated at 370 pounds. I don't remember what the weight was, but I know it's pretty high up on the chart. I think it's rated for 300 pounds. And I'm around 275. And so sitting on it, the piston in the back, because it's set all the way to the back, there's no support underneath of your bottom. And so literally you are on an angle. And it's very uncomfortable. It feels good on the legs, but it doesn't feel good on the back because there's nothing supporting you. And then, you're like this, and it's just, you can clearly see I'm on an angle. It's not good at all. So if you don't want to feel like you're sitting on an angle, don't buy this chair because you'll be sending it back. And it's already making noise. Already making the squeaks and all that, typical of a cheaply made chair, and that's kind of a problem too. The fabric looks fantastic, but it's all the rest that kind of does it in. Literally, if you put a level on here, you'll see that there is a problem. It's not level. You know, we can go here and it's 1 degree off. We can go here, it's 3 degrees. It's 5 degrees in the center, 3 degrees here. It's level here, surprisingly, but it's off here, and it's off 3 here. So yeah, the chair is definitely not level, and that's a problem because most chairs don't stick the piston right under your back side, right under your back. And so you can clearly see that the chair sits on an angle. That is a problem. Also, these wheels did not come with this chair. These are inline skate wheels, and you can buy them on Amazon. And if you have wood floors, I highly recommend them. They're fantastic. $20 for 5 wheels. And they don't scuff your floors. Unlike the wheels that you get that are plastic and cheap, they're junk, they're horrible. I mean, if they spent the extra couple dollars to get wheels like this, I would have paid the extra price, but this is what you get. So, in my opinion, it's a really nice chair with some really big flaws. And before you spend $135 for this, you might want to look for something else. You definitely don't want a piston set all the way back. And just for comparison, this chair and this chair, the piston is set in the center of the chair, in the center. See that? Unlike the gaming chair, the piston is set all the way in the rear, and so of course you lean on an angle. So before you spend your money on a gaming chair, make sure that that piston is not under your back and is under the middle of your behind here. Otherwise, it's going to be on an angle. And you know, it's like I said, it's a fantastic looking chair and it's got great materials, and I love the armrests, and I like the versatility of being able to recline, and I really like the materials and the frame, but I can't stand that piston and making me feel like I'm, you know, going down a ski slope all day long. It's very uncomfortable, and it causes pain in your body. So before you buy this, know that this is what it is. And if you're a big guy like myself, you know, you're going to be on an angle. Well, that's all I got for you. I hope this helps.